Hey guys, it's your pal Victor here from Cult Classics, and we're back with a new collectible review. That's right, guys, we've got the all-new Universal Monsters NECA color exclusive from Walmart. First to market, Frankenstein's Monster. Review's coming up right now. All right, so yes, the NECA is doing some exclusives as part of a Father's Day wave right now at Walmart and Target. And Walmart got this Frankenstein's monster, which is a variant. They're putting out another wide release Frankenstein's monster that is black and white, like the original 1931 James Whale movie. They are also doing two figures from The Boys, the Amazon TV show, Homelander and Starlight, and Target is getting McCready from Outpost 31 from John Carpenter's The Thing, and they are also getting a Back to the Future Part 2 Doc Brown. We picked up the Thing figure and we picked up Frankenstein, but today we're going to review Frankenstein's monster. Now, we always say Frankenstein, but it's really Frankenstein's monster. This guy right here, Colin Clive, is Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein, and Boris Karloff, he is Frankenstein's monster. And NECA knocked it out of the park with this action figure. This is literally one of the best action figures they've ever done. Let me show you the package. A nice classic poster, re-release poster, as you can see here. They did add this little blurb right here in the same font on the box, so it doesn't really take away from it if you display the box. And here is a picture of one of the three heads that comes with it, with lighting. I totally expect they'll do a Basil Go-Go's type paint job on one of these as a future exclusive. There's the Universal Monsters logo, there's the NECA Real Toys logo, and here's the back, which has pictures of Frankenstein with all three of his heads. There's the head, and there's the head, and then there's the head. So, and other side, same thing. You know, there's this head and this head. And for those of you who are looking, there's the barcode. Hopefully you can read that. Either way, just pause it. And then it opens up as always. And then there's the stoic head again. And here he is in the box. And as I want to say, these heads, tremendous paint job on all these heads. We'll pull it out in a second. Comes with the flowers right before he drowns the little girl. It comes from the handcuffs so the villagers can burn him. And then there's two other sets of hands. So let's pop this guy open. I do like these boxes. They are pretty collector friendly. Alright, and here we go. There are zip ties. Zip ties? Come on, NECA. I really need to get over that shit. Let me see if I can. Well, I guess I'll have to unzippy them, but here's all three heads. I think these, just the paint job on these is great. You know, there's the purples, the reds, you know, the different shades of green. Just, and even the teeth, man. Like, I wish they put this level of care into some of their other lines. Even like, you know, we had to hunt for a good McCready. We did find one, but, you know, it sucks when there's stuff you want to get and it's just not up to par with what you'd like, you know. And NECA for $30 price point does tend to do well with paint jobs on action figures like these. So I'm not totally dogging them, you know, but was not a fan of the paint job on Homelander, which is why you're not seeing a review of him. hit and miss. That's the word with NECA. It's, you know, either you're gonna get a great paint job, or here, so you can see them while I'm doing this. You're either gonna get a great paint job or so-so paint job, or sometimes if you get a great paint job, the joints will suck, and you know, for the amount of work sometimes it kind of, you know, I have a lot of NECA stuff, and man, it's hard supporting the company at times. Let's just say that. I can tell you I've gotten replacement stuff from NECA customer service almost a dozen times now. That's not a good number. NECA Christopher Reeve, old Cold Classics toys in the past. You know, it's just a lot. Yeah. I'm gonna say I really wish NECA would invest in the little plastic snips that McFarlane Toys uses. All right, first thing I'm gonna tell you is, let's see if we can get him out of this thing. He's a big guy. I think he's right around the same size as Jason. I'd also like his arms are set back in the tray, which is kind of obnoxious. So popping him out, you're already in a danger zone. So the collector friendliness is, you know, variable. But here we go. All right, here's Frankenstein. He's got the old NECA shoulders. Remember NECA shoulders from back in the day? He's got those NECA shoulders, not ball joints, which is a good move. This is an overlay. It looks like I saw some where this wasn't held together, so it's a rubber overlay or rubber vest piece that's glued here. This head is awesome. And I'm getting direct light here, but it looks just like Boris Karloff. All right, the way you put on the handcuffs is you pop the arms off. You pop the arms off and you stick the cuffs on. You pop new hands in. All right, so he's got NECA shoulders. He's got, you know, NECA elbows, and right here. So 1, 2, 3 points of articulation on each arm. The head, which is also done well, and then he's got kind of, you know, sort of Michael Myers, Jason kind of legs, and he's got the same kind of feet as Freddy versus Jason, Ultimate Jason, the platform boots. Let me do the height here. He is just over 7 inches tall. Again, I love the paint work on him. He's even, like, we got him under direct light here, or indirect light. Without it, it's even, he just looks awesome. I mean, I can't even, this is, you know, I have the Diamond Select Frankenstein, and it's like not even close, the battle of which is the better scale Frankenstein. The head is by Trevor Grove, the body's by Kyle Windrix. You know, again, I'm not a big fan of these NECA knees. I also don't really like their shoulder, the elbows. I like, you know, this is a Windrix sculpt because of the NECA shoulders. You know, dude sculpts statues and they add in joints. Let's see. He has waist. Let me see. Does he have ab crunch? Yeah, he has an ab crunch. Not, well, it's about as ab crunchy as it goes. So he's got basically 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 14 points of articulation, which should be more than enough. I still say Diamond Select would have won this war a long time ago had they done a Frankenstein on their Herman Munster body, which I have a custom of that. And then you just kind of lift his, raise the elbows a little bit. You got classic Frankenstein pose there. Let's get some other heads here. All right, there's this one, which looks like crazy, like Boris Karloff, kind of like, this one might make it onto him. And then there's popping these heads out is kind of a pain in the ass. It's kind of like bemused head, we're afraid of fire head. Also looks good. Don't like it as much as the other two. And here are the other hands. And he has the flowers, which is awesome. I'm going to put this on one of my other Frankenstein figures. This, I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. I might. But I am going to switch the hands out. So there's these hands. The other ones just have slightly more character. So like the difference between this and this, which is cool. I dig that. This is how we review toys, people. Alright. So yeah, just like more character. And the nails are even like gray, which is really nice. So we'll pop those on in a minute. Yeah, I'm going with the more expressive hands. Yeah, I'm gonna say I hate this tray too. It's just like, Jesus Christ, man. Alright, and just so you can see, the forearms do have like the metal scarring and everything. So just having the arms pop out like this was nice. Yeah, like I said, they're just slightly more character, and that's kind of just what I want. And let's, do this on camera here. They pop out pretty easy too, and they snap on. So yeah, see, just more character. Oh, this one already has character. This is, like I said, it's just literally this hand. The fingers are just slightly more splayed open. It's weird that it's like here's a slightly different hand. It's not a huge difference at all, but depends on where you want, like, this or this, And I guess I kind of wanted this, so there you go. Like, oh my God, what have I done? Let me just get this into a kind of pose that I want. Yeah, I will say this is better than the NECA Frankenstein too. And just for comparison, let me get this guy on camera real quick. So you can look at him for 2 seconds while I grab the while I grab the Diamond Select Frankenstein, and you can see the difference. So yeah, this is the Diamond Select Frankenstein. This is the only other 7-inch scale official Frankenstein besides the Son of Frankenstein. And like I said, like, this guy's a statue, essentially. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation. And like, you know, it's just, you know, it is what it is. I like Frankenstein, so I have this guy. This was sculpted by Jean St. John, who sculpted a lot of early NECA stuff. I think the big problem with this guy largely is just the paint ruined the sculpt, you know? From a distance, he looks good. Up close, not so much. So yeah, if you want a color Frankenstein in this 1/10 scale, this is your option. There's no need to shop around. The sideshow scale one looks stupid. This looks just like, you know, Boris Karloff a mile away. If anything, this all but guarantees I'm going to get their entire Universal Monsters line, because nothing is ever going to top this in terms of realism, paint, and scale. So there you go, the NECA Frankenstein. Let me pop on a couple heads just so you can see what he looks like with different heads. So there's that head, and the heads pop off really easy, ball joint, and he has the neck bolts. The heads kind of hide them a little bit, you know. There's this head, which also looks really good, like this head is slightly differently colored than the neck, although you can't really tell here. In hand, it's a little bit noticeable, but not so much. So there's that head. And then let's do this head. Just more if you want to, you make man, no, woman, you know, kind of head. Well, all three of them look good. That's a really rare scenario when all three heads look good. So yeah, there you go. This is the NECA Frankenstein. I think for now we're gonna. It's weird too. These heads aren't not that different from each other, you know, really. But I like it. I think I'm gonna go with this one for now. Oh, and here's a close-up on this head. Which is also good even if it is the default head. Oh. So this is funny. It's kind of like the Terminator NECA figures. The neck itself is articulated. So that's cool. Yeah, articulated neck, articulated head. So that's an additional 2 points of articulation. That's cool. I actually like that. Nice. So that's a new point of articulation for NECA, you know. I like it, you know. And there's the back of the head also looks good. All right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. We've got a review of the McCready Thing figure on the way. And until next time, we'll see you guys. We hope you enjoyed the review, and we will talk to you all later. Until next time. Whoa, turn it off.